Ah, nice. Hey there, welcome back, guys. We're live, Saturday Night Live Q&A, where we answer your questions live in real time, based on videos that have been uploaded that need troubleshooting, that the experience wasn't just right for you. So we've got you covered. So without any further ado, let's get started. Great to see you guys and to that scheduled thumbnail. So let's see what we have in store for us. Except for that condenser thingy. I guess I turned the AC on. It's hot. It's been hot and humid, but that's okay. We've got you covered. We'll just move this like that. There we go. So the mic can go here. And let's see what we got. Let's see what we got for our Q&A. First question of the day. Well, actually of the week. It just usually starts. Hope you all had a good week. It's been great. Let's see what we got. My channel. And we're going to go here. First question of the week we've got oh, you can see. There we go. And I'll just put myself over here on that side. As a both camera and FPV drone operator, I can no longer relate to this struggle. Thanks for sharing. I think that's a YouTube short. Comments on mastering drone landing tips for smooth returns. That's fine. Not everyone can, but remember, we are a beginner channel, so beginner based. Sometimes this stuff will show up on the feed. Hopefully it does show up in the feed of YouTube shorts. So the shorts are, and you choose to watch what's right for you. So apparently that wasn't right for them. I guess something was emptying out. I hear water trickling in the background. All right, knowing that and moving forward. Next question. I hope everyone's having a good night tonight. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that was an STL of me. Just trying to figure out Maker World. We'll let you do that, but I think I have another one going in the background. We did two different versions of Maker World because people are having trouble with let's get this out, with the STL file. Oh my god, that's not how I look. Starter pack. I like that one. That one's alright. I'm gonna try. Hold on. Convert image to an action. Whoop. ACT action FIGURE. So I just wait. We'll have it ready when we get to those questions. Lots of people are creating images right now, so this might take a bit. We'll notify you when your image is ready. That's okay. We've got other things to do in the meantime. All right. Knowing that and moving forward, let's click on here and do a pop-out chat in case folks come and pop out, and then we'll close it and we'll put the chat window over here in this part. See? Voila. Shrink it. And there we go. Alright. That one's still generating. While that's still generating, and that's one still here, we'll need that window for sure. How many windows do we have open? Oh, because I just closed it. Silly me. Then we'll just go here. The best, purest example of noise cancellation on YouTube. Thank you. I wish we could do that now live though, right? When that thing going in the background. Thanks a bunch. I want to say my pleasure. See, I spoke too soon. My pleasure. Glad this was able to help. Now, might be the best, but there are better ones out there. And remember that this experience that I created was for the DJI mic. I'm sure Rhodes mics, other mics that we have back there from back in the day can do the same thing. But in this case, we tried to simplify it and make it better for the DJI. And a lot of people don't know that the DJI mic has that feature in there. You can press it and then it'll cancel out your noise. The only downside to the DJI mic is that it's so low record. So I would literally use it in my live stream with that thing going in the background, press it, and it would cancel out that noise and just focus on my voice. But it's just too low. If DJI mic 4 comes out, right, or 2 or 3, we're at 2, but 3 is better, I'll definitely get it, because that would be amazing if DJI perfects it and makes it better, the mic experience for noise cancellation. All right, knowing that, moving forward, next one, you, sir, or Jeff Goldblum's son, how about Fly app? Hello. I get that a lot, Jeff Goldblum. I used to get that in high school too. In high school, they'd be like, "You look like the guy from The Fly." I'm like, oh, okay. Lolo. Life will find a way. Remember Jurassic Park? Life will find a way, and the things will just materialize and find themselves. Something like that. I don't know word for word, but something like that. I just remember life will find a way. How about Fly app? How to transfer video from Goggles 3 to your iPhone, DJI video transfer. I can't remember. With the Fly app, does it let you transfer? It does let you transfer. I think it goes to the Fly app, and then from the Fly app to your phone. Yeah, hold on. You could use the Fly app too. Yeah, you could. It's just another. This was just a simple hack. Just a hack, really, because he's right. You could just use the Fly app. Yes. Why would you want to use the hack if you could use the DJI Fly app? Because it's just faster. Because the app is wirelessly. It's through the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, etc. All right. Knowing that and moving forward, and there's more than one way to skin a cat. Hey Lou, are you using Orca Slicer? No. Who recommended? Afix recommended the Orca Slicer to us, and we tried it out. And it was just a little bit glitchy, and it wanted to override all of the slicers and prioritize themselves as the main slicer on my computer. And it was hard to get rid of after having installed it, because I wanted to revert back to my other slicer. And then by default, when I open an STL file, the Orca Slicer was like, "No, I am king of slices, and I am going to open up every STL file for you." So it was a bit of a bitch to delete it, but no. I'm using Creality Slicer, but using the Creality Slicer. Orca Slicer was a bit challenging on the live stream, because remember, Afix disappeared. Brian's not here. Brian's probably flying his drone. He's probably having a blast. Definitely. I remember I would sleep with my drone too. It would be in bed with us. When you first get it, you're just tweaking it and loving it and experimenting with it. Can't wait to fly it, driving everywhere, jumping in your car to the next best thing to get that money shot. And then it just never ends. You have to know when to stop, otherwise you just get caught up in that rut. Action. There it is. I'll shut it off in a second once we get to the AI part, so that folks can oops, did I bummer, I didn't press send. So I can say did not have much success with the Orca Slicer on the live stream. There we are. Oh, so enter just gives a line. Space. Oh, and I forgot to tell them what slicer we're using. Hopefully this works. Ah, man, no, it doesn't. See that? When I click edit, that's a glitch right there. Damn it. So let's go, so let me activate the cursor. So when this happens, you have to click on the video. So I have to go here, and then hopefully it'll let me edit the comments. Go here, edit, using the Creality slicer. Creality slicer download. Actually, I should put it in the video description too, right? I don't think I did. Because everyone has their own slicer. And for this, you just need to use your slicer. And as long as the slicer also has your printer in there. But that's a good call on this, so I should go to edit and go here, and then we'll go slicer being used. There we are, and then save it. There, and then close it, and then I don't know what that is. What's that? Huh. Interesting. See, I wanted this. Ah, I hate when that happens. Oh, that's me. Interesting. Well, that's not. Oh, because it probably did that one. So I probably have to upload it again. Hold on. Upload from computer. Upload image. Open. Make an action figure. 5G figure of the image that was just uploaded. There we are. Let it work its magic. Oh wow, it's working a little faster now. Oh no, it says lots of people are creating images right now. So this might take a bit. We'll notify you when your image is ready. Alright, that's fine. No rush. Let's put this in that window. We'll put this in that window. Then we'll put all the STLs files, because we're going to have to answer a question in a bit on people that are having trouble with that video. We'll just go here. Alright, next one. Jeff Goldblum. Chat. Oh, it's called Chat GPT, not GTP. I think I said Chat GTP. Thank you. Thank you. Hello. Thanks. Yep. Chat GPT, not GTP. Chat GPT. I don't use it a lot because I'm not at my desktop a lot, and it's weird how the desktop version's free, and when you download the app on your iPhone, it's not. It's like you have to pay. I'm like, no. So there's like, you have to, if you want to use it, you got to be on your computer. Next one. It's a shame Meshy AI is crap and the quality of the models unusable. The hardest part of this whole process would be the paint job. Yeah, they are. It's hit or miss with the models. So true. It's so true. It's hit or miss with the models. And who knows? There might be other services out there. I think there is one. I think there is. Well, I'm experimenting with it right now. Let's see if it did it. I was like, wait. Come on, man. No, I said make me an action figure. I can never get it right. And by the time it does get it right, it's too late. Can you because then you have to wait till the next day. Can you do it without the packaging? And I'd be like, yeah, we can. Come back tomorrow. Lots of people are making images. A lot of people are doing that. Okay, so while that's doing that, we'll go back here. Um, it is hit or miss with the models, you know, unfortunately. But that's why we're trying it now. I'm using Maker World. So with Maker World, right, I was able to, and it's free. You upload your image, which is really weird. I thought I did here. It did this one. See that? Created like a little statue. Look, it reminds me of the statue from the Met. Look at my lips. So it looks really cool. And the good thing is the bottom, it'll stand. But I'm on the fence with it. And which one was that one? I can do a save draft. Statue draft. And then we can go... So there are two versions. See, it says make a statue, which is what I just did. And if you scroll down to the bottom, 3D model from image to STL, basically. And then we can try it. I thought it was uploaded. Yeah, we got one. And yeah, so it did save it. But that's not how I look. Well, I don't know. Very glossy. And then my mouth, and it's like, she has a little bit of a beard. But yeah, that's why you want to ask the AI to turn it into a action figure, because action figures do well when in the conversion process opposed to regular images, because just somehow caricatures come out better. You know, whereas this one came out okay. But you see, but this was using the statue feature. Yeah, because people are going to chime in. All right. People could be asking me and emailing me about it. Email. I have to respond to some emails too live. Okay. This is incredibly helpful. You solved all my DJI 2 mic issues, and I have a better understanding of the entire system now. Thank you. My pleasure. Did I reply back? Yeah, I did. No, I didn't. I just gave him a thumbs up. My pleasure. Hope other folks will have a similar experience like you, or even better. Because not everyone has the same experience. You know, sometimes we get the hate mail that says, damn you, that's why I wasted 5 minutes of my life. And then you have people that say thank you. The thank yous always outweigh the disappointment, but depending on the computer and system you have, not everyone's going to experience the same thing like we get with those 3D action figure things. So that's why I'm kind of trying to get ahead of the game and having it processed now so that we can have it work its magic. So we'll shrink this one in. Shrink this one in. Nice, it did it. Wow, I look kind of chunky. But yeah, it did. Okay, and there we go. So it takes a couple of attempts. That looks worthy of an STL, but we're going to get to that when we get to the questions. And let me shut this off and turn the AC on in somewhere else, so that you'll be able to hear better. Okay. Well, I don't know if you heard that, but they said no fan. I was going to turn the fan on, And they said no, because everybody's freezing under the covers. That's how cold it is up there. And they're like, no, no, no. And it's like kind of wild, though. That's good, though, because the body temperature drops when they're sleeping. So when we get to the questions on this part, we'll be able to, well, hopefully, we'll be able to. Because Meshy AI is a little bit glitchy too. Whereas, like, we got this version of me here, right? And then we got this version of me there. But that's a photo. That's why you want it to be character. And this was one was using statue, and the other one was using photo. And then another one was using, I don't think we got as far as using the other one. We'll try both when we get to those questions. For the folks having trouble. All right, next one. Looking forward to it. Market Bay, yes, we are live now. Market Bay was here yesterday on Friday night flights. Oh, I think we're gonna take off the CPL filter. I'm not happy with it, believe it or not. Now I just need to find the box with my regular filter in it, which is a bummer. Bummer, because I was going to do it live tonight, but now I don't know where it is. So the CPL filter works excellent during the day, but when you have it on during your night flights, forget about it. And I wonder if the filters from the Mavic 3 work on the Mavic 3 Pro. That would be really cool if they did, but we'll find out. This is live, so remember, nothing is where it's supposed to be because we didn't plan it. But I believe... Interesting. One moment, please. Please stand by. Found it. Nope, that's not it. Remember that other time? This happened with something else when I was looking for something from DJI on the live stream. I found the box, but not the actual box that the original filter is in, and we need that because that's for our flights that happen in real time. Let's see. La 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 la. Da, da, da. No. Maybe it's here. A little bit of a bummer, because that would have been really cool. Oh, what's that? Oh, these are different CPL, different filters, different box. And see, the problem is I put it away thinking I was never going to need it again. because I had never taken the filter off the Avata 2. Yeah, because I only fly the Avata during the day until I got the tactical lighting kit. So, you know, that's why it's always on there. Whereas with the Mavic 3 Pro, it's going to have to come off, like literally, because it's just, it's not feasible. It's just, it's futile. That is so weird. Found it. You see, I put it right under here, under Paris. You would never know. It was under the Eiffel Tower, like a Mission Impossible movie. So many boxes. I should have to create like a diagram on where stuff is and put it on the spreadsheet. So this is it here. We're going to change that a little bit later, though. I put it in here, and the folks that designed it, this box for the CPL filter, designed it so well so you can put in your other filter. Except maybe, yeah, I might need a little bit of air to spray it. But again, I don't know if the original filters from the Mavic 3 work on the Mavic 3 Pro. And I know where those are, because I always kept them in my bag. I always kept them in the bag, thinking like, when I go out in the field, I'm going to, you know, put the filters on. But with all the wind and dust flying around, you really don't, you know, you don't want to, because then it winds up behind the glass and all the other fun stuff. So these are the ones that come with the combo kit. Oh wow, this must be from one of my lights. Yeah, I'll fix that later. We'll find a new home for you. Let's see what's in here. I don't think I ever opened this, because I was like, I'm not a big fan of filters. I'm a big fan of UV filters, which protect your investment when you crash, but I'm not a big fan of these things, period. But I thought I'd try. Oh no, that'll never work, because this is, I should sell these though then. This is the Mavic 3 and on the Pro. Wow, big difference. Better camera on the Pro. Wow. Because look, where did I put it? Oh, see, this is the Mavic 3, and here we are, Mavic 3 Pro. See, different camera. Bummer. But I wouldn't mind getting a UV filter for this one. Because if you recall, after about a year or two, the lens, the lens goes funky, and it starts, you get shaky cam, like flickering. You get flickering, and what happens is by the time it becomes time to replace it, it's too late. They don't make it anymore, or you're outside of your warranty. So I definitely recommend just getting a UV filter. One that you can keep on all the time. This one's not UV, this one's just regular. And the UV filter just protects it. It protects your investment. Definitely not a tint. This is nice though. Someone's definitely going to enjoy this. It's a lighter tint. I don't know what, we have HDN4, HDN8, HDN16, HDN22. And they're all numbered, so you don't have to put them out. 4, 8, 16, 32. Yeah, so I should sell that, because that's just money laying around. I'll probably put that on Facebook Marketplace later. So yeah, knowing that and moving forward, Markabe pointed that out last night when we were flying around on the live stream, and he's like, no filters at night. I don't know, I thought it was just going to self-correct like my glasses. You ever see me when I'm outside in my videos, it looks like I'm wearing sunglasses. These are transitions. That would be cool if your lens to your drone transition. That I pay for that if that existed, because then you never have to take off the filter again. All right, knowing that and moving forward, looks like we're moving closer to this problem. I didn't understand how you generated the STL from ChatGTP, because when I save, the only format Oz, PNG, and Meshi, except only STL file. No. Okay. No. See, we get a lot of, now we're just in a lot of people having trouble. Some have trouble. Some are saying thanks. Some are like, hey, I tried it. And others are like, it could be because English is a second language. Some people just have trouble taking directions. But either way, we've got you covered as long as it will work for us here. Okay, so we have here. All right, we have here. I'm just going to organize everything, lay everything out, because we're going to answer this question. And we're also going to record it so that I can just throw it up there, because people keep emailing me. And also, aside from emailing, which that's fine, I don't mind emails. Emails are great because they create content for you, like we're answering questions. But what I mean is people keep emailing me, but this will solve it, because we'll have like an onboarding experience where you're like, just watch the video. All right. It's our onboard training process. So we'll put that here, put this there, and put this here. And let me think. Meshi. I want from meshi.com. Meshi.ai, sorry. So I need to log into the one where I have credits. I have 100 credits here. I don't have the pro account. Okay. You don't need the pro account. It's just when you first sign up, you log in, it's free. A lot of apps do that. They're like, hey, we'll let you try it. And then they give you a taste of what you can have. And then after that, if you want more, you can't do any more unless you pay the premium. So you like upgrade. But the way around that is to generate a new email address, and they've got you covered. So let me go here, introduce myself, and hit record. This is going to be for folks that have trouble converting their STL file into the character, or also known as the action figure. You don't need to have a paid account. ChatGTP will process everything for you, but sometimes it's trial and error. If you run out of attempts when it comes to the credits that are issued on the account, just open up a new Gmail account, or maybe you have more than one Gmail account, and create the experience again until you find what you're looking for. But here I am on my Meshi account. I'm just going to push everything over here to make everything just right for you. See, you get 100 free credits. You don't need to upgrade. Well, if you want premium features, but if you just want this basic experience that we're creating right now, that's fine. Now, again, this is for folks, we already did the video, but this is for folks that have trouble with that experience. So we're going to try and make things just right for you. Two options you have in the Maker world. So here's the Maker world, right? So I'm going to show you the two options that I did, and then you guys decide which one is right for you, because the previous method was not working. This is method number 2. Okay, knowing that and moving forward, we're going to go to Maker world. I'm just going to show you the two different versions. And you go here, Maker Lab. Okay, so the first one I did that you saw was statue. See that right here? Make a statue. So basically, you click start, and see I already have mine there. Add a project. I added a JPEG. It converted. It takes a little bit of time, and look, in the end you get this. See that? Voila. And you can confirm, download it. This one looks pretty good though. This is taken from an image, okay? From a picture, all right? And then if we go back, again, did it save the other one? I don't think it saved the other one. Oh, we have statue draft. Looks like there's a draft. Nope, there's no, the draft didn't saved. But then we have this one. It didn't save, but again, this is from a picture. But what we had done was we went to Maker World, and we scrolled all the way down to the bottom. You go here, Maker Lab, see that? And then you scroll down to the bottom, look for the little buggy. There it is, 3D. See, it says generate a 3D model from one image with a revolutionary AI tool. You click it, try it. Oh, you have to click try it. You can't click on the image. See, there's my little draft. It's all right, right? So now you see this is what happens with pictures, and this is why you want to go into AI and have it generate. See, here I am, chat GPT, right? I think before I had said chat GTP, chat GPT. See, and it said, so what I did was, as you saw, and sometimes it takes a couple of attempts. See, I said, make an action figure of the image that was just uploaded. And it did, but I don't want the packaging. Okay, see, I want, well, we have to exit out here. I wanted that one. See, and there it is. So now I can drag and drop it, okay, onto my desktop. It is PNG, which is fine. And then, or you can click over here, right there. See, there's a little download button. See, and it downloaded it as a PNG, wherever your downloads are. There's one in the downloads folder, just to show you. Right here, see, where is it? It's somewhere in there. It downloaded, but probably the view is set to by here, list. See, there it is right there. See, voila. A little dark, a little chunky, but that's okay. But for those of you who are having trouble, so if you look at, we'll get to there, but some people were saying it's only PNG. That's fine. Double tap it if it's PNG, and then we go here, export. And see, now we can save it as a JPEG. Now I'm using Preview. Use whatever application, if you're on PC or some other open source program, use whatever application you have to open the image and save it. As you can see here, has a JPEG. So I'm going to call this, since now we know it's a JPEG, and call it Action Me, right? So now if I click here, I get info. See, it's a JPEG. Okay, knowing that, moving forward, we're going to close that out. ChatGTP, we can, we'll just shrink it and we'll close me out there. So now let's see what happens, right, when we go back into Maker World. Okay, and we're going to choose makerworld.com. Again, I'll show you, because now we're going to go to the Maker Lab. Choose on the buggy at the bottom. I know I should have just clicked on my image and backspaced out, but we're just recreating the experience because so folks can follow along who have never done this before. So we're going to scroll down to the bottom. See, 3D, try it. You can't click the image. You have to click try it, and it'll save your stuff as long as you have an account. And then if I go to my desktop and see Action Me and collect open and generate. I wonder what the options are. So you would click export. Oh no, I don't want to export. Oh man. Oh yeah, that's fine. I didn't export it because I want to put all the time and energy into this one, because it will take time. As you can see, it's at 16%. It'll probably take like 2 or 3 minutes, but that's fine. So we're going to use one Maker World, okay? And then we're going to try, you know, a little bit on the fence with Meshy. Meshy is a little bit glitchy because, as you can see, when I go to here, when I go to image to 3D, see that? These are the ones I did. When you do kids on ChatGPT, you might get restrictions because, you know, they're minors and it knows what kids look like, and it takes a couple of attempts to actually get the kid going. Okay, knowing that, moving forward, the drag and drop feature doesn't work all the time. So what you sometimes what you just got to do is click the upload button. You select upload, and then see Action Me. It's not letting me do it, and then try it again. Action Me, it's not uploading. So a lot of folks are having that trouble too. And look, maximum size is 50 megabytes. So why it's doing that, I don't know. So then what we can do is, let's try this. Action Me and just drag and drop it. And please upload supported file format. Oh, STL, right? So now, select cancel. Image to 3D. Yeah, we did that, image to 3D. That's weird. It's not letting us. Ah, there we go. Action Me. Open. See, now it's working. So it's a little glitchy that way too. So you saw that. I dragged it in, and please upload correct format. Got me nervous there for a second. I was like, oh my God, they're going to hate me for this now. So I'm having the same experience too as you guys. Okay. So you see, I have 100 credits. Okay. And now I'm just, first, we're going to select generate. See, I selected generate, but nothing happened. You want to be careful when you press generate, because you don't want to use your credits. And then we'll go here, auto, see that? 1 minute, and it takes 10 credits. See, and we have how many there? Let me, let's try this. Da, 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 da. Generate. Oh, it says pro. Interesting. Maybe I reached my limit. See, it's saying pro. But that's for background removal. That's fine though. We don't need that. You don't need pro because, as you saw, I was able to do it. We uploaded the image, re-upload, press refresh, and see what happens. Okay, so there we go. Image to 3D. See, it's a little glitchy that way. See, I'm clicking image to 3D, and it was a little bit of see, now it is glitchy. Select it. See, now it won't let me upload. There we go. Now it worked. And if I click generate, there we go. Yay, it's working. So it does take a couple of attempts. See, now it's creating task. So don't be discouraged. As Brian would say, trust the process. And you can't. You gotta again and again and again. And when that happens, we say, welcome back to everything that glitches, because that shit don't work. But it will after a few attempts. You just have to try and apply. So while that's doing that, it'll work its magic. Oh, look, we have some pretty good figures too. We're at 99%. Let's put my water down. I don't want to spill it. So look, we have 4 models. This was pretty fast this time. And look, see, now I have 90 credits left. But it's going to take another 10 credits when I want to download it. They charge you for everything. And you don't need Pro. So again, select it. Except I look... look at that. It gave me a mustache. Made me look like... Oh, look at my hair on the other one. Look at this one. That one, I don't know. Which one do I pick? I like that one. No, not that one. Remember, it's a character. So you have to decide... I kind of like these better than the last one though. Maybe I like that one. And see, it takes 10 credits. So now what we're going to do is we want to generate that into an STL. And I don't have free access to, and each one is 10 credits. So make sure you pick the right one. That's why I'm looking at them. This one looks like Geraldo Rivera, like with the mustache. Except I don't have a mustache. All right, I have a beard. So we'll just leave it. See, look, you have generate texture. I don't know. Do I want texture? Yeah, I guess yes. All right, so now we just click confirm. Remember, it's going to charge you 10 credits. It's free. They give you 100 credits, but it's 10 to convert the image, and another 10 to for the STL, and I think another 10 to download or something. So you're something like that. So I clicked that one. I like that one. See, now it's generating an STL. Now I'm like, do I like it? Did I want? It's too late. Too late now. There's no turning back. But as you can see, 80 credits. We probably get all 4 out of them, or maybe 3, right? I don't know. You do the math. But it worked, and you always wind up doing one anyway. You pick one and done. But let's see the STL file we got from MakerWorld. Well, this one is generating at 60%. So let's see what we have here. Okay. So now here we are, MakerWorld, right? We had statue. We're not going to do statue. So what we're going to do is we're going to go here, MakerLab, right? And then we'll make this one a little bit bigger because we have one happening in the background. And then click here, generate a 3D model from an image because we want to make a model, right? And you can't click the image. See, I'm clicking it. So you got to do try it, okay? And then we're going to take our picture, and the picture will be this one right here. And it should have been doing it already, but for some reason, well, yeah, it did do it. It finished it, and there I am. See? It did it in the background. So now we press it. This one looks pretty good. Look at that. Looks a little shiny, matted. It says textured and mesh. Yeah, I wonder why. Glossy, Mr. Shine. You could leave it like that, right? I don't know. It's just hard to say. Do I want mesh or do I want shine? Probably shine. Let's see how shine comes out on the export. Okay, so now we're going to do export and let that do that. Hopefully the other one should be done in the meantime, hopefully. So let's go here to meshy and see, it did it. It's because it's right there now. See that? And then what you do is you click here, see, on this little 3 dots, and then we select download. And you choose FBX, OBJ, GLB, USDZ, STL, and BlendC. Okay? And we're going to download it. Don't need Pro. You need Pro if you want to resize it, but you can do that in your slicer. See, it downloaded. There it is. Wow, it zipped it. Oh, I think I clicked the wrong one. Damn it. That's okay. No big deal. You just select STL. See? I don't know what FBX is, to be honest with you. And now we select download again. Looks like we didn't lose credits for downloading. So you only lose credits for the conversion process. All right, knowing that and moving forward, let's go here. So now we can close Meshy or shrink it. So now we'd use Meshy, the laugh. No, we don't need you anymore, but we will need to go back into them so that we can download, which would have been this window that's generating. MakerLab credit consumption. My MakerLab credit balance 50. Cost for this generation 2. Wow. No, 10 out of 2. All right. Nothing is free. They charge you. Everything's a la carte now. It's crazy. So, but I never bought any. I never added credits here. So I must have been given this gratis, right? Because there's no way I'm adding credits. Bummer. Your creation can be used for commercial purposes if you share them publicly. Please credit image to 3D by including the following. Powered by AI. It's fine. I can live with it. You want me? You can have me in your home. Now you can have me, Brian. You can have me in your kitchen. Print me on the counter. All right. So, man, what the hell is an OB? I want a STL file. Okay, that's fine. We should be able to open that though. Now we'll go here, OBJ, and let's drag this into the Creality slicer, Creality print. It should convert, and it should upload. All the colors showed up because remember we chose the multicolor print. We didn't choose. We chose, I forget what version it was, mesh or something, or not. Looks like the colors were there. Oh, shift and slide. We learned that one from Markabay. Oh yeah, all the colors are there. Yeah, it's just not. Oh, because it's an OB something file. And if we go to preview, and these are all the colors. A little bit of a bummer. So you probably want to do the STL because, as you can see, we've got the prime tower there. So let's go back into prepare, and it's a little bit flickering and glitchering. Shift and slide will bring it down. Shift and slide will bring it down. See, it's like we can't see the colors, but we know there are colors there because you have the gray, the blue, the green, and etc. And it's probably because, let's try this. Let's go back. Let's close this, right? And select no. We're not going to save the changes. Let's see what happens if we change the suffix, right? The extension to STL, and then do that, use STL, and then select here, double tap. Let's see if, if it can, loading of model files fail. Yep. All right, so you can't change the extension, so that's okay. So we'll just Command Z, OBJ, leave that like that. And we have miniature portrait STL. What's that? Was that from? That's from today, 11:49 p.m. So let's try this one. Okay. But actually, I don't like when it leaves the remnants in there of everything that was. So we'll just choose STL. Okay. Let's see how that one. And this one's going to be large. This is going to be the meshy version. From meshy, it's just huge. Okay. And select, do you want to scale it down? Yeah, that's fine. See, that's scaling it down, but that's okay. What we're going to do is we're going to go here select it, and then we'll just make this bigger so that you guys can see. We can navigate like that. Shift and slide brings it down, and then what you do is right over here on the scale. So 15 is way too big, which is really weird. We can put it, select all, and try 7. See? Try Command all, try 4. Whoops, 4. See, and that's a good size. I can't recall the size I had used, but see, this is fine. It's in green, but we're not going to do green. You can just double tap it. Whoops. You can just, when you double tap it, the colors will be there, and then select one or whatever color you have. And we'll do shift and slide, bring it in. See, that one's all right. Remember, this is the meshy version, and the one from Maker World is actually pretty good, but we want to get that to create an STL and not an OB, or not even STL. What we can do is we can do mesh, right? Eliminate the colors, have them in gray, and now we can hopefully, remember, you're using credits, okay? Thankfully, we do these videos so you don't have to. So now you can choose between textured and meshy. Textured, you know, I wish, what's that? Oh, so it's, you have to copy and share that this is how you did it. See, it downloads as OBJ, which is really interesting. But that's okay if it's OBJ, because the first OBJ was in color. But we couldn't see the colors, which was really weird. And the second one should be a streamlined experience, because it is what? It took all the colors. No. Okay, we'll just click OK. So you put both of them on there, but this one's actually better. See? So now we're going to close the Creality slicer and select no, and then we'll open it up again by double tapping. Whoops. Open it up again by double tapping. There we go. It's opening it up in Photoshop. All because, all right, so let's drag and drop it onto Creality Print. So it's weird, Photoshop was opening it up. So just drag it onto the icon of your slicer. See, we got the same thing again. Specify number of colors. We got 15. We'll just select cancel because I'm not doing all those colors. And see, voila. Actually, this one looks better. I like this one better than the, yeah, look at that. Wow. Oh yeah. It's, you know, went a little overkill on the beard. Shift and slide allows you to do the shift and then slide on your mouse keys or trackpad. Okay. In case you're wondering, here I'll show you. Shift. So there's a shift key and then slide. Okay. And then when you slide, your bed will move. Okay. Then we'll go back here. Yeah, I like this one. This is really cool. We'll leave it as gray. Double tap it, and there we go. Gray is fine. This is really cool. And then let's see. I want to do shift and slide again. Bring that right about there. Make this a little bit bigger. Make that like that, and then put that there. And then now, let's send it to the printer, right? And then you'll see it working because I'll turn this into the thumbnail. All right. So now we're just gonna slice the plate. It's nice though because the Maker World version is pretty cool. Oh, except I almost forgot. You have to add supports. All right, so we'll go here. Go back to prepare because you can't print the hands into thin air, but we got you covered there. Don't worry. Press on your model and press over here, right there, depending on the slicer you're using. And I want enable supports, normal, auto. We're going to do tree supports, manual, and then 5 should be okay. We have to slice it. You have to play with the number and see what works right for you. As you can see, we just added some supports and nothing happened. Okay. And so let's try 30 and then press enter and then slice the plate again. Hopefully we get something. Where are my supports? Prepare, support. Okay, so we'll go back. go here. Let's try tree. Oh, so I put normal. It should have been tree manual. My fault. So let's go back to 5 again. And then slice it. No. See, we're on tree manual. Let's try 20. And then slice it. It should be generating supports there. See, we've got mouse. We have underneath there. But we need, all right, let's try 50. And then press enter. And then slice it. Interesting. Where are my tree supports? Style. We can do, let's try slim. Right? And then, you know what else we should do? That's fine, we'll just guess. We should make sure you have your printer selected there. Let's slice it and see what happens. Why does it look like it's somewhat transparency-ish? No, I don't see it. Yo, you're killing me. Let's try a different number. 70. Sometimes this happens though. Sometimes you'll have to do this. Quit it. Select no. And then drag it again. Drag it onto your Creality print slicer. And hopefully second time around things will work. At least it's not going to be oversized. Map filament cluster. That's fine. These are all different colors. Click OK. And because we're gonna do him in another color. Was that the one? No, that's not the one. Select no. Yeah, it is the one. Result 1. Strange though, because it was flickering, and it should not. Oh, yeah, look. See, look. When I select it, that's so weird. See, it's in color. I'm gonna go here. It's in color. Interesting. So let's go here. Delete it. And go back to make a world. Go back here. Okay, select there. See, this is it here. And that's the one that was exported. Well, we want it to be downloaded. Right, so you have textured, no, mesh, and downloaded. And select. See, that's so weird, right? So then we'll go here. And then we'll just go back, because we only have one in there. I wonder if I press spacebar, what it's gonna see. So it's not downloading the one that we want. So let's go here. Let's go back here. Actually, we'll select Maker World, and then go back into Maker Lab, and then go down to the little buggy. Right here, select try. Oh yeah, interesting. See, and then mesh. Maybe what we can try and do is, let's see what happens when we download it and show us where it is. Maybe if we, nope, let's try this. Let's go back here to make a world. Right? Since it's hung up on this one, generate a new model. Of course, it's going to cost us some credits. And then action me, open, generate. And then when it generates it, it'll ask us which one we want, and we'll choose mesh. That's the only thing I can think of. Anyway, well, that's answer. While that's doing that, let's go. It's at 16%, and then let's see if we can answer some more questions while it's doing that in the background. A little bit of a bummer, or we'll just wait for it to work its math. 31. It'll be pretty fast though. All right. This is slicer. This is incredibly helpful. And we got there, so we're back here. That looks fun. I'll try it. Thanks for the post. Okay. The website from the browser, not the app, because they wanted to know. Again, I had mentioned use the browser because the app isn't going to be free anyway. 68%. So I suggested that they use the desktop version. Great video. Just tried doing the same thing. I'm sorry, but I cannot generate an action picture based on this photo. That's what it says. That's what you'll get if you use images of a kid. Okay. I'm sorry, but I cannot generate an action figure based on this photo because the request violates our content policies. Asked why I got, and so I replied back to them, if you upload an image of your kids like I did, you get that error, but just try again and again and again. Kind of like with Meshy, tried it and tried it and tried it, and eventually it worked. So here we are. So I want to choose mesh. That's so weird. So the mesh doesn't really do anything. And it's a bummer how when we want to export the file, right, it downloads in that particular format too, which is a little bit glitchy. So I chose mesh. Hopefully that will work. So we didn't choose textured. All right. So we'll just make this a little bit bigger. So it's model, export, and process. Maybe we can do this in the meantime. We can go, so I see it's using my credits. Remember, you're going to use your credits. Download. Okay. And there it is right there. See OBJ. And now we got here. What happens if I press spacebar? Nope. Still OBJ to STL. I wonder how. One moment, please. Let's go back here. And we'll select new. Convert OBJ to STL. Okay. To convert an OBJ file to STL format, you can use online converters like MakeEZ. Let's do that. I'm not a big fan of online converters, so they're all online conversions. Let's see what this one does. Yeah, MakeEZ. Everyone says, oh, MakeEZ, you got it. All right. So now we'll go here. Where are my downloads? Desktop. Oh, looks like I gotta go back into downloads. Take starter pack, workspace. So now we're just gonna go into our downloads and result. Take that one and then go here. Now it should be on the desktop. See, there it is. And then select open. And that should streamline the process because as you saw when I opened it up, it flickers and does everything we're not. Oh, you've got to be shitting me. Get this 3D printed. No, I'm not paying $14 for that. We did it for free. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Download STL. Oh, it did. It let us. Oh, okay. Oh, they get you. Oh, get this 3D printed. See, like Brian would redefine details. So don't worry about that. It's just get this 3D printed for $14, not get this 3D print for STL file for $14. So just underneath it, download STL, and then now if we double click it, Creality print will open automatically, and it should not. And see, no flickers, and we get our mesh file. And of course there are some colors there, but that's okay. I wonder if I press, hold on one second. I just want to go back into downloads, and when I press spacebar, see, now we've got our solid gray and wonders. And now we have that. If you want the colored version, we can figure that out, but we're not doing that now. So now, if I double tap it, see, it's gray. I'm going to zoom in. Now we are good to go. So now I'm just going to shift and slide, shift and slide, shift and slide. Put that there. Make him a little bit bigger. Shift and slide, and shift right about there. And then make this bigger here. And then now I'm going to do Command Shift 3. Because that's going to be our thumbnail, new thumbnail. So great. So we did that using different features, different applications, which are all additional free tools. A little bit of hiccups along the way, but that actually worked. And then now we have here, we're going to slice the plate. And oh, we can't slice it. We forgot to add supports. Hopefully it'll let us add supports. Not sure why it didn't let us though. Remember, you need supports because those hands are not going to print into thin air. So again, select your object of desire, and then click here, enable supports. We want to do tree supports, right? Let's try tree auto, and remember this number we play with, okay? And then let's do 70 and see what happens. Start high and then go low. Let's see, and there we go. Now we're good. So it'll support the hands, okay? And the hands are supported, and that looks pretty good if you ask me. I don't want to overkill. Let's see what happens if we lower the number and do, originally by default 5 was there, right? 5. And slice plate. So the lower the number, the more tree supports it will have. We've printed this a couple of times and we did pretty good. So where am I? Oh, right here. So this is one of the original ones, but not this one, because here I'm a little bit thinner, less chunky. See? So we know a lower number will be fine because we've printed. I just didn't take the supports off, but this was version 1, and this is version 2 using the Maker World. Okay, knowing that and moving forward, so let's say 60, right? 60 is pretty good. Maybe you gauge it and know your printer. Like my numbers may not be the numbers that work for you, so I know I printed this. The chin, what was it, 70? Slice it again. It did do the chin. Bummer. 80? Too bad you can't move the supports around. That would be cool. Wow, it's not even adding it. Maybe it knows. It is AI, right? Let's do 100. 100. Remember, the lower the number, the more supports it's going to add, but I just want to see, well, you know, what we get with the high ones. All right, so let's try 40. 40 should cover the chin. A little bummer. You would think the numbers would change. No. 25. Slice it. Wow, no chin. All right. Let's try, well, I guess 5. 5 was in there by default. Press enter. And then slice plate. Yeah, so that does the chin. But let's try, instead of auto, because that's auto, right? And then tree support manual. Let's see what that does. See, manual doesn't do anything, but that's normal manual. We want tree manual, okay? So that's why, but before it wasn't working. That's why we see tree manual doesn't do anything. So let's do tree auto, okay? So if you're not getting supports, make sure it's tree auto. See? A little overkill, but looks like it's holding up all the fun parts, right? My chin, my head, my hair. Looks like it gave me a little, oh, you can't see. It gave me a little bit of, see? It gave me a little bit of, like a little flat top. That's 5. Let's try 10. 10 should be realistic. 10. And then slice the plate. All right. I don't think that one did my hair really fine. Yeah, 10. What's the worst that could happen? We print it again. Let's see what kind of supports we get. It's holding up my jacket. And then we'll just send it to the printer. If you go to prepare, right? Make sure, you know, it's going to print in the color that you want. Send print. How long is that? Hold on, let me back out of this. Go back to preview, and 1 hour and 4 minutes. See right here? That's how long it's going to take to print. That's not so bad. So then we can send it. So I don't think we'll be having this on the live stream. Printer is off, so I gotta turn it on. And then, oops. Oh, it's that back. Then wait for it to connect, work its magic. Sometimes it won't connect, so you'll have to quit it, right? Quit that, and then send print, and printer's still offline. Interesting. Wait a little bit. Try it again. Printers, see, no local network. What happens when you shut off your 3D printer? It's probably connecting. I don't think, because hopefully we're still streaming. Yeah, we are. Oh, there it is. See, it's idle now. So I guess I can press start print. You never know, right? You might finish within the stream. Make sure there's nothing on your print bed, and click OK, and it'll upload, work its magic, and that is pretty much how you do it when it comes to creating the if the other method isn't working. Okay, so let that work its magic. We can't close, see, preparing to jump to details, and that's it. Printer's going to work its magic, do whatever it needs to do. We can close that, and then remember, this one they're all free. You just right there select download model to convert it to an STL, because as you saw, it was just super glitchy. But that's really interesting because I want to see. Oh, that's going to open it up in Photoshop. I want to see. Let's quit here, right? We're going to close the experience here with that. It's going to take a little bit of time to jumpstart everything on the printer, and just save it, and that'll save. Where did it save to? Back in the downloads folder. The 3MF is always the original. So now if I click on this one, the colorful one, it would be nice if it actually opened up, right? Oh, see, it's doing that. Just click OK, and see, we even have see, it's glitching out, and then shift and slide does this. There's the prime tower, see that? But we don't see any of our colors. It's just glitching. See, and we don't want to, so we don't even know what's what in here because it's not actually letting us. But we know how to fix it. Knowing that, moving forward, you could always convert your image to a black and white, right? And then you won't have it trying to do all the colors, but it should. You know, maybe we missed a step here, even though we clicked mesh and then download. You know, we want an STL file, right? That's textured, and then it just didn't convert it, but it's cool. I like that. We'll see how it prints, and that's it. So hopefully this helped you moving forward, and you're able to use this process instead of the other one. Now I'll probably make another version like this but shorter, so that you know you can just follow along and do what you need to do. But this is a live show, so we answer all your questions live. So you know, whatever needs troubleshooting, we do it on the spot to make things work just right for you. So knowing that and moving forward, let me just press the stop record here, and you know, that's doing that. I was recording it. Now what I need to do is go back here, go back into YouTube, and then go here, and then go to your channel, and then go here. How long have we been streaming for?
YouTube
gotta mute it. and let that play so I can skip it. And then only one, it's just me in here. I like it. 74 minutes ago. And nope, that's not going to help us. We need to go, we're here. And go into record. Not record, but stream. 115. We'll fix it later. I usually add, copy the link and tell them where it actually started. But I'll do that later. I'll probably make another video. And we'll go here. Shrink that. And now we know how to do that. Now we know how to do that. See what other questions we have. And I believe that's it. A lot of the issues with the STL, but we're going to fix that. Now we need to go back into, I guess that's pretty much it for that. Just going to close that out. Go back here. Go into the secret spot of the YouTube studio. And oh, we got 4,340 subscribers. Thank you and welcome to the channel. Amazing. We got 637 new subscribers this month just from that one video, which is inspiring me to make a part 2 for those having trouble. Which is, thank you. I just want to say thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. And we're always here to help with our particular niche. Let me just go to community, because sometimes we get questions from the community. And then if we go here and there, those supports are creepy. Give them a thumbs. Careful saying chat GTP too much. See, chat GPT. I'm not the only one. And then go here. What's the difference between DJI Avata 2 and Lumineer? Oh, that's it. We're good. And then someone we got a like from the Hardell mini cordless rotary tool. That's so cool. Loved your work. My pleasure. Glad it works for you. Oh, we got the emails. That's right. Bummer. iPhone 11. Oh yeah, I already replied to these. That's so weird. The comments will probably be on the video. See, the community doesn't always keep up with it. See? That's weird. I thought we replied to this the last time. I'll say I've only tried it with the drones that I gave. I have, but could always find out. Reply. So yeah, if you have a device, you buy one on eBay or you got an Amazon mystery box, and it's bound to someone else, hold on one second, you can put in a support ticket with DJI and they will unlock it if the previous owner does not get back to them after a few days, which is great. A lot of people don't know that. So they'll reply back to you if you're the owner, just where they know it's not stolen, right? Or found. Maybe the drone flew away and someone found it. But DJI will attempt to reach out to you, and if you don't reach out, then they automatically assume you forfeit the right to your machine, or you just don't care, and they'll unlock it for the new owner, or the new owner will most likely have to prove they bought it on eBay or some transaction or Amazon, open box, whatever. And that's pretty much how that works, which is kind of cool that they offer that service, because on some of our emails, people are having issues with the Nintendo. Let's see. Oh, we're here. How to buy someone had bypassed Nintendo Switch. So that one I'll have to reply back personally. I get a lot of emails in here. They even gave me the serial number. I'll share with you guys that info. And I don't know where they are, but they are abroad. Bangkok. So Nintendo has stopped the process of unlocking the Switch, the video that I created, via chat. You can do via chat via Canada. You can basically unlock your Nintendo Switch, but you have to prove that you are who you are, and the only way to do that was through chat. Before I was doing it, people would send me their what do they call it, serial number and the code that the Nintendo Switch would generate, and then I'd be on chat with Canada, and then they give the unlock code. They stopped doing that now. So now you can still do it, but you have to supply the email address that was originally with the account, so that they can write to you, and then reply back. You have to reply back, and there are certain details that only you as the owner would know, that are in reference to your account. So again, you can't do it anymore. Nintendo put a lock on it. All right, knowing that and moving forward, go here, Command New, and YouTube Studio. I think that's it. Go back to Community. We can get a lot of these later, but we are done. We'll do one round in the simulator and call it a day. Kind of neat, huh? Gotta love it. So yeah, the statue of me. Oh, Rob Gordon, and so there we go. Rob, we got one comment of the day. And I think Rob was here the last time too. In your opinion, what's your favorite packs for the Pavo 20 Pro? I want to have longer flights on the Pavo 20 Pro. I'll show you what I have and what works on it. But I haven't been able to use my favorite pack because my freaking toilet straps are too big and they don't fit. So I want to use this one, but it can't. It's too big. It's a 4S, which is fine, 750 milliamps, but I bought the wrong straps, and I don't really know which ones to get, to be honest with you. I have these, but they don't fit on the drone. I'll try them and see if they do, unless I'm confusing it with another one. I have the Gep RC battery, which is amazing. So that works really well. I get longer flight times with that. I have this one, the 550, right? It's a 3S. I have another one, different version. I get pretty good. I get between 3.5, 4 minutes with these batteries, believe it or not. But that's probably because my drone is set to slow-mo. The 550 works really well, and this one, well, this is the Beta FPV. These are just don't even go there. But on the Pavo 20, So here's the pub. I don't even know which one this is now. Get Barcy Synolog. No, this is... Yeah. So this is the Pavo 20. No, here's the Pavo 20 Pro. I'll give you the brand in a second. Let me just... yeah, so it won't fit. See, so this one will... These will fit. So the MAH... I'll give you these. I gotta have a link to them somewhere. So this one fits. They work pretty good, and you know, now my flying skills are pretty good. I'm gonna do another video, I think next week. See, fits really well. I use that one, and then I use this one. They're 3S's. Remember 3S. And then we have here. We have to put it in this way, like this. See, that one fits. And then I believe I only have 2 there. I don't think this one will fit. No, I mean, no, this one's not going to work. This one probably works better on this one, on this drone right here. But even then, I need to get an extension. So it's Pavo 20. I think we put a GPS on this one time. So I'll put that there. This one... it's not going to work. This one looks a little bit bulky, a little bit of a bummer. It's starting to expand itself. This is the battery I use on here. This is the... Okay. That one is... Which one is this one? One moment, please. Didn't realize you could use a 4S with stock. No, that's my mistake. But yeah, on this one you can. This one is the one I use on here all the time. And you see, watch. You'll know because it would have blown up or something. This is the one I use on this one. I love this one. See? See? I just wish I had like a little bit of longer. Yeah. But my toilet straps are too... So I'll give you the link to those in a second. I just need to find something. Hold on. Go to FPV. And then go here. Hold on. Right here. Oops. Go to drones. Close that off. Drones. Right here. Pablo 25. Oh, that's what it is. This is the Pablo 25 version too. So that's this one. Oops, wrong one. Sorry. There we go. Come on, we got this. So yeah, this is Pablo 25 version 2. I gotta... Where would it go though? So this is your battery. Interesting. I don't know. See, the battery goes on here like this. Except I gotta flip it over. I was just trying to figure out, because I have a part. Someone had asked how to put a GPS on here. And I have the GPS. It was like $20 for the part, but I don't know where it would go. So here's this. See, this one fits on there. This is the one I always fly with it on when I go outside. But there's no space for the GPS, to be honest with you. I have to jerry-rig it. Maybe here. That's so weird. Maybe it wasn't meant to. You know where it can go? Right there. Put the camera attachment thingy on, which I don't know where it is. Probably in the box. I'll have to find it before I make that video. And then instead of putting the camera mount there, you would put your GPS unit there. But there's a little bolt, special bolt that goes in there so that it stays on. And I think I took it off. It might still be in the box, hopefully. A little bit of a bummer. All right, let's get those batteries to you. Okay, so for which drone now? Hold on. Pablo 20 Pro. Okay, so the Pablo 20 Pro, I only have these two. Okay, now let me check the bag and see what else I got in there, because sometime in the beginning, when I didn't know how to fly, I was not only crashing the drone, I was also that's it. I was also running through batteries like crazy. And what happens is if you run them down to 0 and then charge them, eventually one of the cells dies. Okay, this is what I have for the Pablo 20 version 2. Okay, Pablo 20 Pro. Sorry, Pablo 20 Pro. And let me get these two batteries. There were other ones, but I don't. They blew up or something, because there was another one. I think it was this one. Anyway, let me send these to you. R-Line. I think I got them on Amazon. Have you tried the lava recommended by Beta? No, I haven't actually. Hold on. Let's see. VE Beta FPV lava. No, because those are 450 milliamps. How many S's are they though? To 1 and 2S. I don't have the attachment for that. They look kind of cool though. What about, have you? No, I haven't, but I'll give you what I have. R-Line 550. Oh wow, there it is right there. And there it is. $14 on Amazon. Yep, that's what we got here. And now that my flight, I didn't click on t-shirts. Oh yeah, you're killing me. Let's try it again. Everything's glitching out tonight. Alright, so there we go. I have this one. And I'll put him in the drone before you, hold on. No, I have not. Is that what you are using? And the only reason why I never used the lava batteries is because I don't have an attachment to charge that. Like, it has this weird attachment structure that doesn't work right for me. And then I got this one, the GN3 550 milliamps, and I haven't had any. I've gotten pretty. This one I got. Wonder why Amazon doesn't sell it. Oh. Yep, there it is right there. Yeah, so looks like they're only selling it. That's not the one I got though. It's possible they changed the packaging. Hold on. No, this is the one I have. I might want to do a search, because this is the one we have right before us. Hold on 1 second. And GTX, make sure GTX cables are correct. So let's see if we can find them on Amazon. There they go right there. Wow, it's more expensive on Amazon. And sometimes when I buy batteries, I'll get them from another source, because as you can see, it's $36 on Amazon. And it's only 2 left. Oh, there we go. Nope. And I want the 1 pack. So it, depends on how much flying you do. And I don't like for these batteries to sit around. So as you can see, I got 2 for each drone, and then when one goes kaput, I get another one. But looks like race day quads, you can buy it. You can just buy one, which I recommend. Just get one. It depends. Well, it depends on how much flying you're going. So maybe I might put 2 flights in the drone and then call it a day. I'm not like, I don't fly all the time. And what I do with these drones because there's no hover. You know, you're operating in bullet time the whole time, and you oh man, over exceeded. Let's see. Race day quads. I'll send you the Amazon one, but just go to race day quads because it's cheaper. It's so weird though. It's not letting me. There's no share button. Share this with your friends. No, like Amazon does. Okay. Knowing that and moving forward. I don't know what that one is. The difference is 4.3. Look at the specs and compare, but I'm just sending you the one that I have. Okay. And Amazon is forcing you to buy two, which is a bummer. But just get, go to race day quads to get one. It depends, if you're flying a lot, get your two. They're expensive too. That's why I only buy one at a time. Yeah, but now I've gotten pretty good with my charging and flying, where I know I gotta land it. I want to keep flying. If you keep flying, you'll burn your battery into the ground. And as you can see, they're expensive. And then you're shit out of luck. So don't do it. Don't do what I did. Unfortunately. Try. Oops. Not chat. Oh, that's weird. Try. Huh. Are we still streaming? I have to quit this because it's not working. You can go here. Go to your channel. Go to your stream. And then go to the chat. First we'll exit out the chat box, pop out chat, and then close this if we don't need it. Try. That was glitchy night, right? Try race day quads. You can buy one battery. Amazon is making you buy two. There were other versions of the batteries that I had, but those are the ones that I blew up or ran into the ground because I whatchamacallit, man, hate when that happens. This one's getting got a little bit of an air pocket in there. If you got an air pocket in your battery, you're on the fritz. You're on the way to yeah, bummer. This one's got a little bit of an air bubble in there. If you do decide to pop it, don't use a pin. Use a wooden dowel, something wooden that's sharp, because it'll just explode. But damn, that's why again I don't. But these are good because I'm not flying like I used to. I know when to land now. And people will be like, yo, you're going to burn your batteries into the ground. You're going to do something to your batteries if you keep flying like that. And I'm like, I just want to fly. No, they're just batteries. I didn't realize that. There's a whole science to them. You just can't have fun and fly them. Run them into the ground. Yeah, so I have to get different toilet straps for there. It's a little bit of a bummer that there really is no room to put the GPS on the Pavo 25 version 2. Yeah. Unless you put the camera mount on. Which is right here. Put the camera mount on. And then, I don't know. Some of these weren't really meant for GPSs, Like, I don't see this thing returning home on its own. Especially the way these things fly. They're fun, They're basher drones, I call them. Like my basher car. But if you're really good at flying, you could put a high quality camera on there and get some amazing footage, I tell you that. Because they sell it. This has the 03 air unit on there. Not 04. Yeah. This one has this one has room for GPS. You can just put it right there. See? Yeah, maybe I'll do a GPS on that one, Pavo 20, instead of Pavo 25. It's futile. It's useless. Still have our print going. Hopefully that turns out. Don't leave your LiPo batteries laying around, because if you got an air pocket in one of them, it'll go in the night. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna put a GPS on that one. Next week I'll do that. I'll make another video on that. Maybe I'll get different props for it. Well, these props are fine. No need for... They are kind of cool though. It'd be kind of cool if we had yellow ones on here. It's a pain taking these things apart though. Has an SD card in it. Yeah, these drones are fun, they're great, but kind of remind me of like cigarettes or vapor sticks. It becomes addictive, and like you just want like more and more and more and more. And because the battery life is so short, you're like, oh man, that's it. Like, please deposit 25 cents for the next 1 minute. And you're like, damn it, I need another battery. I'm like, oh yay, I'm having fun. And they're like, beep, 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 please land now. Like, damn it, I need another battery. I need another hit. Hit me again, keep hitting me. And the Avada, that's why I like the Avada, because you get about 10 minutes, a good 10 minutes of flight time on there. At least for me, with my rates. I'm not sure what you guys are doing, but I believe that's it. We are finito. But before we go, let's end it with some time. I'm going to get these ready because I'm going to remake that video again. Well, not remake it because we already have it. But I have to do a video because that video got almost 32,000 views, right? Out of the 32,000, half are having a great experience and others are having a nightmare. Well, we have another solution, as you can see. So who knows, maybe we'll be 60,000 views in. So it seems like for every 30,000 views on videos altogether, you get 600 subscribers. So you do the math. Interesting, huh? At least, that's how the formula works. So like, why not push for another 600 subscribers? But I think that was the end of my viral moment. I think that was it. So because as you can see, I threw up another video, and the following week, and nothing happened. But that's because that proves, because I keep saying it all the time. If you've been following me, YouTube will only feed people what they are hungry for at the time. You could make $1 million, have a budget, win the lotto, pay someone $1 million to make you your video, and you will only get 10 views, or 20 or 100 or whatever, if no one is hungry for that. People are hungry right now for the action figure STL me, STL you, and that's, you have to maintain that consistency with every video that you make, and then the algorithms will like you, and they'll push your content to the hungry people, the cheap hungry. I don't follow algorithms. I do what works well at the time of my experience that might work right for the people in my bubble. That's pretty much how we operate. And people email me. So a lot, like I got the email from here. That's how the Nintendo Switch thing happened, and then etc. So I get emails, or people send me product. Like last week, I think next week. Last week they sent us this. Whoops. And then we get sent stuff that we do. Anyway, it's a collaboration of ideas between viewers who send me emails and companies that send me stuff. and not the algorithm, because that's got to be hard, because you're basically playing a cat and mouse game, and it's stressful, because then you're like that guy from that movie Nightcrawler, you know, chasing the next best story or something like that. So now let's go here. We're gonna end it with a flight. I want to see if I can try that new level and lift off. Make sure my remote's connected. Interesting. Which window is in? Oh, there. And go here. Look at this one though. Look how many packs you got there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A 6-pack on that drone. Wow. And I'll just select play. And there. Accept modifications. Yeah, I have a firewall. Click race, standard, and new level. Bando City. I think, no, was it Bando? No, it wasn't Bando. Rustline. Yeah, I wish there were. It wasn't hard. Oh, I gotta put my sticks on. I was traveling. There we are. And away we go. Oh, change the pitch because this is hard. So I'm gonna put it in maybe 5. I know, 5 is pretty good. 5 should slow us down, and this allow us to explore slower. And then go this way. Whoops. Oh, I hit the pole. Remember, if you don't know the route, it's going to be tricky at first to just explore, and you know, you're going to be crashing a lot. Whoops. See, it's hard because you're operating in bullet time. Like, who the fuck? The guys fly like this in real life. Whoa. This is hard. Yeah, those turns and narrows, and so you can just go back and go around. And then I know there's a turn coming up after this, another sharp turn. The checkpoints are good because you're not flying. Whoa. You gotta get out of that really fast, otherwise you're gonna... Whoops. Oh wait, I forgot. Whoa. Whoa. This is hard. That's why they... You could always put it in... what do they call it? Angle mode. Angle will get you. It looks like there's another turn. Whoops. And we'll go in again. Oh, there's the repair shop. Oh, 2 minutes. Alright. 2 minutes isn't so bad for a first timer. Now I know the route. And click on ahead of myself. And you can go a little bit slower and lower, but then we know that there's something up there. Oh, whoops. Another turn right there. See? And then that's where you want to be able to turn, but it's so tricky. You could always loop it around. See? And then go in again. Whoa. Make sure our stick is centered. And then, so yeah, usually the first time, another sharp turn. Whoa. Whoa. Missed it again. But that's okay, at least we know it's there. Another sharp turn there. And then you could always loop it around and just come back. Watch the wires. And then loop it. Whoops. Or you know what? I see. I'm just going to loop it around the other way. Right? Because I'm not that skilled at it. I just need the runway. Right? And then we go here, and then we go left. What? Oh, because it won't let me go backwards. Bummer. I thought it would. That's weird. See? And then loop it again. Another right turn. And then there's our entrance again. And now we got lap. What was it? 2, and the third one's the last one. Man, it's hard. Whoa. Sweet. 3 minutes and 54 seconds. Damage the drone a little bit. That's hard though. You gotta really... And I slowed it down. I put the camera at 5 degrees. It's a nice level. Shorter. Sweet. Lets you work your craft. You know, on trying to turn on the dime. But yeah. Oh, it's 2 laps instead of 3. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, 2 I think is enough on that level because it's a lot of sharp turns. This will turn you into FPV connoisseur, being able to fly in bullet time. Try that again. Nah, I'm not crazy about this level, to be honest with you. It's a new level. I'm pretty sure they put a lot of time into it, but they really didn't think about the new guy, you know, to simplify it and not make turns so sharp. But eventually you'll want to level up, you know. You'll be that guy in hard mode. And there's race. Let's see what other levels we've got there. In the real world, I'd be cashing in on my care refresh because you heard that ding. How many times I hit a fence? Explore wide open spaces. I've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to fly the drone in the mountain on the coastline. You ever see those videos when they're high in the mountain? Not, of course, near the volcanic ash or lava, but just because the heat alone from that will burn up your drone. But I've always wanted to fly the coastline along the blue waters and the caves. And looks like we forgot to set the camera angle pitch. Let's do 15, right? So if you've never flown the level before, oh, this is beautiful though. Put a lower camera angle pitch. Otherwise you're going to be doing this. Oh look, there's a little repair shop. And then we can get a gist of it though. We can get a gist of where these checkpoints are. See? And then, of course, this one's hard. Because look, the next one's right about there. But the checkpoints will help you develop your skill. You know? If you pid tune your drone correctly, you'll be alright. And then you'll be able to do it. And you're not going to be... If you don't plan to race, don't worry about it. But the checkpoints just help you work your craft so that you can, learn to maneuver certain angles and points like that one. Boom, see? Then I'll go back around. I wonder if I can adjust the camera angle. Oh yeah, nice, while flying. That's pretty cool. Okay. You want to get out in time because if you don't, the game will start over if you don't flip your drone over. Turtle mode. Fast enough. This is nice. So this one's okay. It looks a little bit like the racetrack, but in the wintertime. But with the mountains. This is nice. So we'll go here. Damn it. Missed it. It's not a checkpoint. And the checkpoints will just help you work your craft. But ideally, if you don't plan to race, you know, don't worry about it, but just focus on it. Try to maneuver so that you can do your checkpoints, because eventually you'll want to. But hold on. See? Sweet. And then that one I can definitely get. And then definitely not that one. That one's going to be hard. But I saw something back there. That looks really cool. Check that out. See, my dream is to fly something like that. Fuck the checkpoints. I want to like fly down the mountain in the crevice and then just go down and into the water and the ocean. That would be cool. But yeah, no. Watch it be like, sorry, you've gone too far. Please go back into your zone. See, like this. You can tell because the drone is like slowing down. I guess maybe because you're going up that mountain, the air is so thin. So that's pretty cool that it's simulating that. So in this case, you probably want to increase your camera pitch so that you can go faster on this thin air. Look at that. That's pretty cool. What's up there? I want to see. This is pretty cool. Oh, I like this. It's going slow, but it's not, we don't want to burn out the drone though, because it does simulate burning out when you throttle it too hard. Oh, this is nice. Wow. I've never been able to go beyond certain points in video games because, you know, it won't let you. Let's see if we go. You see it's struggling up the mountain. Oh, look at that. A little tower up there. Oh, wow. This is pretty cool. This is my dream, but in the simulator. Oh, wow. I wonder if we can just keep exploring. This is fucking awesome. This is like, usually most video games won't let you do this. They'll be like, please turn back. Oh, yep. Alright, so let's turn back. Ah, I missed it. Damn, now I gotta go back up the mountain again. See, but it happens so slow. Alright, let's see. Because that's really cool. So then what we'll do is we'll go up the mountain as high as we can go and dive back down. But it's just like, it takes forever to get up there. I wonder why it lets us do that, but see, I'm full throttling. And then the battery, see the battery? Oh, the drone's landing. Maybe I throttled it too much. Maybe it was a glitch in the night. It's a glitchy night. Maybe I have to keep the camera pitch low to conserve battery and not go so fast. Let's see. 98% battery. Yeah. So conserve your energy so you can get to the top. Don't full throttle it. Go a little bit lower. I want to go to the top and just dive down. %95 battery. In case you're wondering, here I'll show you. Oh, you can see the battery right there. 94% battery. .76 volts, 7.4. Alright, so we know we can't go beyond a certain point, but now, this is what I want to do, like fly up the mountain like this along the edges, right? Like go like that, and then dive down. But we don't have any of that here. And it's really easy once you fly. Oh yeah, look at down there. And then we're gonna go down and then dive down the mountain. It's so slow though. Look at the lava. There's lava down there. See? In the real world, this thing would be flying, like simulating a... Oh wait, maybe going down, we increase the camera angle pitch so that we can go faster. Nope. We won't. Watch it pick up speed as we go back down. Huh, just 81% battery. This is so slow. Well, it's nice that it let us experience that, probably because we're off course. A bit of a bummer. Alright, it is what it is. That was kind of interesting. I've never done that before. So let's go back to the beginning where our course is. See there, oh, we can recharge the battery. Go over here. Whoops. This is the part I can't do. Repair it. Battery charge. See? 100% now on the battery. So you can refuel, explore, there go the checkpoints. And if you can't go through the checkpoints, just fly above it. See? Just fly above it and follow it that way. Because if you don't plan to go through loops and hoops and just want to work your craft flying a route, just do it like that. Checkpoints won't show up, but at least you have the path, right? And you can follow it. And then you can fly with purpose. And maybe go through one. Where you see, you have to be really quick to get through the other one. And then go through there, just fly the course. Go high enough to follow it. See? High enough to follow the course. And as you can see, there's there, goes through there, goes there, and then it goes through there, and then there. Loops, so basically loops around. It's like an Italian drift racing course, right? And then, follow it that way, and then go that way, and then that way, and then that way. It's really cool. Look, we have little cairns, and then it goes that way. Oh wow, no, that's probably the finish line thing. Well, that looks kind of fun. Except which way? Oh, the lava. And, oh, there's something down there. So it goes down that way, loops around, and it goes down. And you'll work your craft, that's all. And then it goes down there, around, and there's the battery. Reach that, and the charging repair station, then it loops around again. This is hard though, if you had to go through all the loops. I only went through, I think, one or two. That's pretty cool. And that's it. Not a lot. We can quit and confirm. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Kind of neat, huh? Gotta love it. I hope this video helped you. I hope you have any comments or questions. Feel free to leave them down below, or ideas for other videos. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. We're going to end the show with our usual. If we can find it. That's weird. In case you're wondering what I'm looking at. Usually... Yeah, I'll show you. When I quit here, it's a glitchy night tonight, that's for sure. Quit there, and then if I go here, you'll probably see the infinity effect, but look for the screen with the static the one with the static right there, we should be able. Why don't we usually have a the ending video? But I'll have to add it to another window. There we go. The newer version of the beach. Oh, we don't want to echo.
It's a beautiful day at the beach. I was losing my mind for about a week until I could call you up. I'll meet you at the waterline. Birds are flying up above. We both need a little love. Hiding a million different things. Waiting for the nighttime to see what it brings. And I'm still living deep in my head. And sometimes I feel my heart is there. Maybe tonight, baby, make our love instead. Yeah, I'm still living deep in my head. And sometimes I feel my heart is there. Maybe tonight, baby, make our love instead. Yes, I know we're not the same. I'm so tired.